Hello everyone, I just quickly wanted to talk about this whole terms of service thing that's coming in January, about the words that have been banned on Twitch and how idiotic I think it is, because it is completely fucking idiotic. It makes no sense, one, for the fact that it's just breaking freedom of speech in general, and two, if people want to harass somebody, they're going to find a way to do it. You just removing like a few words isn't going to remove someone's ability to harass somebody if they really want to. Of course it's a shitty thing, but you're thinking like simps, incel and virgin is going to be put into the old Twitch vault. Ain't gonna fly, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not going to do anything. Like, yeah, people may be sick of hearing that word, but guess what? It's the internet. People will come up with a brand new word. What the fuck does simp mean anyway? I mean, I know what it means, but I mean, simp, what the fuck is that? Like, what is monkus? It's 4 letters with a $sign at the end. It means fucking nothing, but people use it all the goddamn time. You're not going to take any power away from people who use these words. And the thing is, like, it's all, like, I've read another article, and this is very short here, but it was all to do with how they have to look at the content and see and judge for themselves whether, like, what's the meaning behind it, like the subject matter, you know, the intention. And I'm like, well, that's subjective, and something that's subjective will never work, because like judges, which I can't stand, you know, somebody who's like looking at the content might not know everything about how they relate to their audience, what can fly, what they actually mean, their intention behind it. Somebody might have their own experience and go, nah, boom, shot, ain't gonna fly. And then somebody else who's watching the same content might go, yeah, get it, it was in jest, you know what I mean? It can't be subjective, it has to be literal. So if it's literal, that means that these words literally cannot be said in any circumstances. Because I was reading another article that was talking about like competitive play, and it was saying like obviously in competitive play there's such a thing as trash talk, you know what I mean, and like how that will be taken into consideration and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's so fucking stupid, man. You know what I mean? Because then you try to create categories to make it even more difficult for yourself. Like, oh, it's a competitive play, yep, some trash talk. But then, just because it's not competitive play doesn't mean, like, you know the exact intention of the streamer or the people behind who's saying it in chat. Like, if people are, like, hassling someone, it's very easy to see they're being, like, harassed and hassled. It makes complete sense. You can see it, it's fucking clear as day. But then I'm thinking, how big is the Twitch team that they can look at each individual case when this drops in January, like 21st or whatever, and like see each case, you know what I mean? Like how prevalent it's going to be, because simp is a big word on Twitch. So I just don't believe in the system, if you know what I mean. But it's making me like have flashbacks to like YouTube when they were starting to like try and ban swearing and shit, because they wanted to be more commercial, and it was a fucking disaster. You know what I mean? Like, you can't censor people that way. And even if you try to, people will find a way around it and just come up with a brand new word to mean just as insulting as simp. It's pointless. It makes no fucking sense. I don't agree with it at all. Like, I get that people, like, want people to feel safe on the platform, and they'll say simps, obviously, according, like, no, for... You see it a lot more in female streams and shit like that, and incel and stuff. But it's not going to work, because everything has to be held to the same standard, and then as soon as you start to try and grade it, like competitive play and all these different things, and oh, where does it fit in, if that's going to mean right, oh, was it okay here, it's just going to be fucking all over the place, man. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Not much on it. I would just put this article over here so you could read it in the background if you want to, because it's very short. Like, the harassment policy in general, I'm just... like, I get it. Making derogatory statements about another person's perceived sexual practices or sexual morality and all this kind of stuff, and repeatedly negatively targeting another person with sexually focused terms such as whore or virgin, of course. You can clearly tell... But the problem is when it... I mean, you can clearly tell when there's harassment coming, right? Or when it has been someone has been harassed, but how prevalent or, like... You know what I mean, like fucking dig the claws in, is this system going to be? Like if somebody types in virgin or simp, is it going to go bomb flagged? Is it 5 times somebody says it? Is it 10 times somebody says it? And I don't mean somebody one, I mean in the chat. Is it over 10 minutes? Is it over half an hour? And then as I say, it's only 3 words now, or what? Simps, incel, and virgin, and whore, 4 words or something. So what, in a year is it going to be 40 words? In 2 years is it going to be 100 words? It's not a good fucking road to go down, man. It's just not a good. I don't agree with it at all. It's not going to work. I don't know, you can tell me your thoughts on it, but I just think it's fucking dumb as shit. I'll see you all next time.